Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a nice quick sequence just for those of us getting ready for our day and just wanting to get some movement in. So to begin, we're going to start off on our backs with our eyes closed as we just relax and settle in. Taking some nice deep breaths, breathing in through the nose, feeling our chest expand, and then just sighing it out through the mouth. Taking a few more deep breaths at your own pace. Then we can bring our hands together and just do some quick wrist rolls, just getting some nice blood and movement going in our wrists and our arms, going in one direction before changing over in the other. And then finally placing our hands above our head, stretching it out as if we're like waking up in the morning. And then from here, we're going to shift our hips over to the left side of the mat as we bring our legs and our arms over to the right for a nice little banana stretch. Finally coming over and shifting to the other side. Bring your hips over to the right end of the mat and your feet and your hands over to the left. And coming back to center, we're going to bring our knees over up to our chest, hugging our knees in, just giving it a few rolls from side to side, giving ourselves a nice little spinal massage. And then keeping our hands on our knees or even placing it behind our shins or behind our legs. Just going to rock back and forth, building momentum as we go up and down, beaming, rolling on our back. It will finally come all the way back up. And then moving on to our hands and our knees. We're going to go through some few rounds of cat-cow just to get some movement in our spines, keeping our hands below our shoulders, knees below our hips. And then we're just going to breathe in, lifting our heads, stepping our belly to the mat. And then as we exhale, rounding our backs out, bringing our chin to our chest. Breathing in to dip our bellies. And then breathing out to round our backs. Going through two more at your own pace. Nice and relaxed. And then meeting me back in a neutral tabletop position. Then stepping our feet out into a high plank and then lifting our hips up and back for downward facing dog. Stepping our feet in a little bit and just walking our dog out, bending one knee at a time. Or finally lifting our right leg up, keeping it nice and straight before bending and stacking our right hip over our left for a split dog. And from here, we can just draw some circles with our knee going in one direction and changing over into the other. And then from here, we're going to bring it back, our hips square, and we're going to bring our knee forward and then bring it towards our right elbow, making a touch, and then kicking back into a three-legged dog. Exhaling, bringing our knee over to our left elbow, and then kicking it back. And finally bringing our feet back down to the mat and moving on to the other side. Lifting our left leg up as high as it can go, and then bending and stacking our left hip on our right. Drawing some circles with our knee in the one direction before changing over into the other. Finally squaring our hips back. Then exhale, bringing our left knee over to our left elbow, making them touch, and kicking back into a three-legged dog. And then bringing our left knee over to our right elbow. Doing a nice little tap, and kicking back into our three-legged dog before bringing our feet back down. And then just holding for this downward facing dog. Taking some nice, deep, calming breaths. And then finally bring our knees back down into a comfortable seated position. You can either sit on your shins like I'm doing right now, or you can sit cross-legged, whichever's the most comfortable. We're going to close our eyes and just go through some shoulder neck rolls, letting our chin bring down to our chest. We can inhale, tilting our head to our right shoulder, and as we exhale, we're going to roll it down, bringing our head over to our left. Before inhaling, bringing it over to the right, and exhale to the left. Going to one more round at your own pace. And then moving over to the back, same story. Inhale to bring your head over to your right shoulder, and exhale to the left. Rolling nice and controlled. And finally bring your head back. Then we're going to inhale, bringing our shoulders up, bringing as close to our ears as possible. And as we exhale, we're just going to roll them back, pressing our shoulder blades as close together as they can, rolling them back up, bringing them, crunching them towards our ears, and then exhale, rolling back. Going through one more round before changing over into the forward direction. Breathing in, bring your shoulders up, up, and then exhale, bringing them down. Inhale to go up. Exhale down. Going to do one last one. Before finally just relaxing your shoulders, keeping your eyes closed or open at a soft gaze. We just focus on our breath, clearing our minds as we prepare for our day. And when you're ready, you start lifting your hands up, bringing them together at heart center, and open your eyes if they were still closed. As we all take one last breath in together, and we bow to close our practice. I hope you guys enjoyed this nice quick session, and hopefully I get to see you guys in the next time on the yoga mat.